Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The Boston Celtics are currently one of the most dominant teams in the NBA, and it's hard to argue against their claim as the league's best. With an impressive 19-5 record as the season enters its first quarter, they've established themselves as a serious contender for the 2025 NBA title. However, despite their elite status, there's an opportunity for the Celtics to elevate their game even further, potentially transforming from a great team to an unstoppable force. One move that could push the Celtics to this next level involves a trade with the Portland Trail Blazers. In this proposed deal, Boston would acquire Jeremy Grant, a versatile forward known for his scoring and defensive skills, in exchange for veteran center Al Horford, young guard Jaden Springer, and 2 future draft picks. The proposed trade looks like this. Celtics receive Jeremy Grant. Blazers receive Al Horford, Jaden Springer, a 2025 first-round pick, and a 2026 second-round pick. As the trade deadline nears, the Portland Trail Blazers are likely to shift into seller mode, and Jeremy Grant is their most valuable trade asset. His ability to score, defend multiple positions, and bring athleticism to the floor makes him an attractive option for contending teams like the Celtics. Grant is exactly the kind of player who could be the missing piece for Boston, taking an already impressive roster and giving it another dynamic edge. For the Celtics, adding Grant to their lineup would make an already powerful team even more formidable. He brings scoring depth, athleticism, and defensive versatility, qualities that would allow him to contribute immediately. With Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown already leading the charge, Grant would give Boston an additional capable defender, able to guard some of the league's most dangerous offensive players. Offensively, Grant's presence would ease the burden on Tatum and Brown, particularly in high-stakes games where the scoring load can become overwhelming for the team's stars. From Portland's perspective, the trade would provide valuable assets to fuel their rebuild. Al Horford's expiring contract offers financial flexibility, and Jaden Springer's inclusion gives the Blazers a young talent with potential to develop in the future. Moreover, the draft picks, particularly the first-round pick in 2025, would give Portland the opportunity to further build for the future, which is their primary focus as they look to reshape the roster. This trade proposal makes a lot of sense for both teams. The Celtics, with their window of championship contention wide open, would benefit from the addition of Grant, who could push them even closer to an NBA title. His contract runs through the 2028-29 season, when he will be 34 years old, with a player option at the end of the 2027-28 season, making him a relatively long-term piece for the Celtics if things go well. However, it's worth noting that Grant hasn't had the strongest start to the season. He's currently averaging just 15.3 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.3 assists, while shooting 38% from the field. While these numbers are solid, they don't reflect the player's full potential. On a team like the Celtics, though, Grant wouldn't have to shoulder the same level of responsibility as he does in Portland. With fewer offensive duties and surrounded by other stars, Grant would be able to play more freely and potentially find his rhythm as a key contributor in the playoffs. Ultimately, this trade proposal aligns perfectly with both teams' needs. For the Celtics, the addition of Grant strengthens their championship aspirations, while for the Blazers, it accelerates their rebuilding process with a strong mix of financial flexibility, young talent, and draft capital. If this trade were to go through, it would significantly impact both teams' futures. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The buzz surrounding Jason Tatum took an unexpected and shocking turn this week after a video emerged that has set the NBA world on fire. In a brief but cryptic clip, Tatum appears to address rumors that have been circulating about a potential doping violation, with sources claiming the NBA star might face a suspension of up to 1 year. The video shows Tatum in an unusually somber mood, acknowledging the situation without directly addressing the accusations. Fans and analysts alike are now left questioning the truth behind these claims, with many wondering if the Celtics superstar will be sidelined during a pivotal moment in his career. While the specifics of the doping allegations remain unclear, the NBA's strict anti-doping policy is known to enforce harsh penalties for violations, including lengthy suspensions. The timing of this revelation couldn't be worse for Tatum, who was at the peak of his career after leading the Boston Celtics to an NBA championship in 2024 and signing the richest contract in NBA history just months ago. The scandal threatens to overshadow his stellar performance on the court, leaving fans in disbelief over the possibility of a lengthy suspension that could keep him out of the league for an entire season. The news has sent shockwaves through the NBA, particularly given Tatum's recent accomplishments. The 26-year-old forward has been one of the league's brightest stars, earning multiple All-Star selections, an NBA Finals MVP award, and a reputation as one of the best players of his generation. His on-court presence has made him an indispensable asset to the Celtics, and his absence would leave a massive hole in their championship aspirations. Speculation is already mounting about how the team would cope without their star player, with trade rumors swirling and fans anxiously awaiting official updates. This situation has ignited a firestorm on social media, where both supporters and critics of Tatum have weighed in. Some are quick to defend the player, citing his impeccable character and professionalism, while others have been less forgiving, questioning the integrity of a player who has repeatedly been touted as the face of the NBA's future. The silence from Tatum's camp has only added to the intrigue, leaving fans desperate for more information as they wait for the next official statement. As news of Jason Tatum's alleged doping scandal spreads, Boston Celtics fans find themselves in a state of shock and disbelief. The question on everyone's mind: how will this impact the team's championship hopes? For a fan base that has watched Tatum rise from a promising rookie to the face of the franchise, the possibility of his suspension is nothing short of devastating. Many are wondering if the Celtics can remain contenders without their superstar, or if this marks the beginning of a dark chapter for the storied franchise. The Celtics have long been a team built around Tatum's exceptional talent and leadership. Fans have grown accustomed to seeing him deliver clutch performances in crucial moments, leading them to the ultimate prize in 2024. Now, with the threat of a year-long suspension looming, some supporters are questioning whether the team can stay competitive in the East. Should the NBA hand down such a suspension, what adjustments will head coach Joe Mazzulla and the front office make to keep the Celtics in title contention? At the same time, a divide is beginning to form among the Boston faithful. While some fans are quick to offer Tatum the benefit of the doubt, citing his character and previous exemplary conduct both on and off the court, others are less forgiving. They argue that even the smallest infraction should not be excused, especially for a player of Tatum's caliber, who sets the standard for younger athletes. Some are even calling for the team to take a stronger stance and hold their star accountable, regardless of his impact on the court. As the controversy continues to unfold, Celtics fans find themselves in a difficult position, torn between supporting their star player and demanding accountability. What will this scandal mean for Tatum's legacy in Boston? Will he remain the beloved figure he once was, or will his reputation be forever tarnished in the eyes of the Boston faithful? Only time will tell, but the one thing fans can agree on is that the next few weeks will be critical in shaping the future of both their team and their star player. As the story continues to develop, one thing is certain: the basketball world will be watching closely. If Tatum is indeed facing a lengthy suspension, it could alter the course of the upcoming NBA season and cast a shadow over what should have been a triumphant period in the player's career. With so many questions left unanswered, the only thing that is clear is that this is just the beginning of a saga that could change the trajectory of Tatum's career and the NBA itself. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.